Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video and no discussion video today. I wanted to just highlight one of the best performing decks so far at Diamond through Legend. I almost want to call it like Swiss Army Knife Death Knight Control. It is a double blood unholy deck that just does everything. You can play for tempo with some early game into your hideous husks. You can play the control game with your board clears like Corpse Explosion, Threads of Despair, Ceaseless Expanse. You can push effectively infinite damage with Foam Render, get a bunch of value with Headless Horseman, Mayor and the Manager. If you really want, I guess you could kill Jaden, but never felt it necessary. And this deck is really good at contesting a lot of the aggression in the meta, the Menagerie decks. Hell, even Imbue Druid, it's favored against, which we'll show a really good game against Imbue Druid. And it's just a sweet deck. You got a little bit of everything, and any deck that has Headless Horseman and Ancient of Yore in it gets a huge thumbs up for me as someone who really likes that strategy. So if you have the cards, and pretty much the majority of these cards could go to any other Deathlight deck, they're all good. Give the deck a try. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, feel like I've earned your subscription, please hit that sub button down below. Give the video a like as we're on that road to 100,000 subscribers in that brand bronze beard cosplay. So hit that sub button, make me go brand. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the games, and if you do, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends. All right, the rogue experience about to start. We'll see what they're playing.
Caught in my web.
We got a new take on like control DK. It feels like this is like an amalgamation of so many different things. I kind of like it. I mean, I haven't played it yet. This is us starting with it. But we got the suck. We got foam render, I believe. We've got mana rats. It's a mishmash of stuff. Let's see if we can actually win with it. But yeah, I thought today maybe just gameplay video, chill weekend, you know, play my favorite class these days at least. All right, let's get this out there. Gives us 4 corpses in one. It looks like probably the aggro rogue, so Crystal Cove. Or I don't know, it could be the cycle rogue crap, who knows. Or I have concluded it could be Protoss Mage. Yes, Protoss Mage. Because they're playing rogue. Sorry, I have issues. Anyways, let's play Sanguine Infestation. Clear 2 of these, we gain 2 health. So yeah, we have like, theoretically, like infinite damage. We have infinite undeads with Horsemen, which aren't very good, but I guess it's worth playing some for some reason. I don't know. Seems to be doing all right. Kill Jaden, I guess, kind of not needed. Be interesting, but the win rate on this, although limited, is pretty darn good so far. All right, let's Sanguine again. We'll kill one of these. Hopefully the one with the Divine Shield. That'd be nice. Nice. And yeah, we've got the Airlock Breach, so no Vampiric Blood. This is not Triple Blood, which I've been jamming Triple Blood a lot. But yeah, it got new cards, a lot of old cards, no Starship stuff. Got Ancient of Yours, new card. Morbid Storm, there's quite a bit. Oh god, here we go. I heckin' love Shadow Step, as we all know, but I mean, I have multiple clears in hand. If I need to. I could just start smacking them, but that consumes corpses, so I don't know about that. Could just be a Threads play, depending on what they do. The Rouge is low on cards, but they're never really low on cards. I think they're thinking about play the 4 mana draw 3 instead while killing a minion, but they're gonna go with cleared my board. And that's it. That's pretty good for us. Just thinking what line I take it, but Threads is probably the least flexible card in my hand. And I Threads in here, the one dies, that dies, that dies, they all die. Die. All right, let's do that. Well, let's just full clear. And then next turn we can either Airlock Breach, or we can get the Husk in. Husk feels so much worse since the nerfs. I have to say, I wish there was an in-between. Like, I guess it's still playable, like we're playing it in this deck, so it's not that big a deal, but All right. I think airlock breach makes more sense here. Rat's interesting. I have nothing to kill what comes out though. They've held a card the entire time. They're playing Protoss, right? If I play this, I'm down to 3 corpses. But I could always like Morbid Swarm Corpse Explosion if I really need it. I don't like playing this because they just hit, get the coin. Yeah, I think I'll just breach here. Keep it simple. Gain some health. Seems alright. Make it so that it's not guaranteed that they get their, Alright, so there's the draw 3. I was right, they were thinking about it that one turn. And now they just have infinite mana. Pretty much infinite cards, but... that's fine, I guess. It's rogue. It's rogue.
Now this is treasure.
Yep. And Shadow Step? Okay. Just more mana cheat. So we can kill everything. I can keep this healthy. I use my corpses, but I think that's okay. I'd rather keep my taunt healthy. I don't spend that many corpses either, right? So let's keep our stuff healthy. Clear everything. Develop the board. Seems alright to me. Yeah, it seems like a decent control shell. Plus, it can be kind of aggressive, right? You have decent early game. You have the leeches. You have, you know, just start pushing damage potentially. Against this deck, I don't know if there'll be that much of a strat. You only run 1 copy. It's probably one of the weaker cards in the deck, I would think, but I don't know, it's just kind of cool to see like a bunch of different archetypes coming together here. Alright. And so he gets one of those. I have a kill. It really sucks, but I do have a kill. And I heckin' love Shadow Step, my favorite card in Hearthstone. Alright, top deck Headless Horseman. I deserve it. So if I do this, I'll have Infested Breath. I get 3 and I'll deal 6, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. We remove his minion while stealing 6 health. I like it. Typically, Deathlight's pretty good against Rogue. So we'll see if that persists here. Alright, I guess card draw's probably what they're after. And they get it. That sucks. Do I ever have time to Ysera? So Ysera, you just want more mana. When you have stuff like Marin, and possibly your Horseman Undeads, you just want more mana. So they only have 2 Templars left. We have quite a bit of health. We have quite a bit of health. I could try and rat the last one. If I can rat it, well, they could still Sonya one, so it's not that appealing a strat, I think. So I think we just clear. We'll get out our Ancient of Yore to gain some health. We will hit in here. Hero power into that. Kill this. We full clear. We gain 7 more health. Try and get out of range of the Sonya shenanigans. I don't know how many. Like, he would need to deal 45, so he would need 8 times 5. That's probably not happening. Alright, so 855. The only 5 drops the player's Scoundrel, which they've already played, so that is their hero card. And I mean, they kind of want to just jam face, but I don't know if they can. Annihilation. They can. Alright, that's... I would just jam that face probably if I was them. Alright, so we can full clear this while ratting. I think we rat this. We hit Sonya, it's definitely GG. The Templar probably is pretty good for us. That's not ideal, but whatever. It will take it. And then we'll get some more stuff. More health? More health seems good. And just get more corpses ready. So yeah, 47 health, can gain 10 more. We can act, and this is where it like starts getting better. Like I could do 6 and 5. I can start weaving in more. Because our stuff can be pretty expensive, that's for sure. So yeah, just kind of grinding them out. Now, I'll say the post-patch meta, it's a lot more balanced, but man, it's a lot of older decks. It's harder to find stuff to highlight. But we'll have a video soon. I think we're getting an expansion announcement probably within 14 days of recording this video. May 25th, I would think 14. We'll talk about it. We're gonna do a meta review tomorrow, and then we're gonna talk about when the expansion might be coming, what mechanic might be coming back that people might not be so excited about. So, or maybe they all be excited about, I don't know. I'm still PTSD. You might be able to read between the lines. I've tweeted about it already. But I don't want to give away all my content. My amazing content. They give up? They might have given up. I could just yap. But yeah, I mean, they didn't have the main way I find I lose when I'm playing Death Knight to Protoss Rogue is they like Scoundrel Artanis on like turn 5 and just overwhelm you, which that can happen. They could get coins, coin Scoundrel, and then like the little 1 mana one get Artanis to be what, 5 mana? It's pretty. It's why I complained about that card, but it's kind of what carries the class right now, at least at higher legend. All right, let's just, I don't know, get stats on the board. Make sure I don't get screwed over somehow, that they come back and wombo combo me. But yeah, 62 health. Make it a rogue rage quit. Not gonna lie, nerf Shadow Step. Although I have never really said that. I don't say to nerf Shadow Step, I say rotate it and let rogue do something else for once, but they're the only class in 11 years that have relied on one card. And we completed a quest, and let's see if we can get, oh, this is a rare quest. Play 50 cards that cost 3 or less, or as I like to call it, play rogue for a game. It's Imbue Druid. Nah, I don't think you want rat, but keep the early game. We can brick so easy on our early game. I feel like we could just eventually out-tempo Imbue Druid. If it's spell damage, we can hopefully gain enough health. Alright, so it's Imbue. Cause yeah, we can do the whole board clear thing and take over, especially with like Ceaseless can be that big thing. They eventually run out of stuff too. Alright, let's see what we get. I mean, discover a card out of our deck's probably fine. They also don't have a ton of health gain, so like Foam Render can help chip away, so I think we have things we can definitely do to beat Imbue Druid. Actually curious what the matchup looks like for it. I've been running so bad today, holy crap. Druid we're pretty favored against. What about top 1k? 50% in 2 games. It's not a super played deck. Oh, that sucks. I get value out of that. I kind of want to spend my cards right now. Although, nah, I'll hold it. They have the 3/3 next turn, right? The 0 mana hero power guy. And I kind of want to coin a 5. If possible. If possible. And they might just play one of these. They could do that too. Depending on how they've drawn, and then we have a kill on it, rather than just shipping this face for no real good reason. We could also Xavius and try and hit our Husk. Which could be pretty annoying for them to deal with. We'll see what they do. My hand's very minion heavy, so yeah, give them a free trade into our minion. Let's get the draw going. Let's get the draw going. I think that makes a lot more sense. I might even play double and just let them kind of get the board for a while. Because they're not pushing a ton of damage yet. Almost like I wish it could fit in like Wild Pyro, Poisonous into this deck. That's such a strong combo. But I don't think it really slots in. Yeah, it'd be cool if we could highlight us at least trying to compete with this deck. Because I feel like, again, they typically run out of cards. It's like their Fire Rock is their main source of like possible value / scamming. So next turn we'll have 8. If I play this, we'll then have 9. So I can Ancient of Yore again next turn. Yeah, I might do that. Again, if they don't push too much, this is what, a 6/6 already?
Time waits for no one.
Something like that. Man, they're really, really thinking this one out. Wait, they didn't play that on 4? I guess. I would love to know how you draw that card on 4. That's so annoying. That's a problem.
By petal and sword.
That's a problem. Although they don't play, I don't know, how many spells could they possibly play? But yeah, now he'll never run out of cards. So that's unfortunate. I don't know. I'm gonna get this going. It is what it is. We're gonna take some damage. I still don't have a board clear. That's problematic to say the least. That is problematic to say the least. I don't know what that ordering is, but they started with the trail mix. You'd think you would discover first, because maybe you get something you want to play right away, but what do I know? But yeah, no threads, no, even Husk would be fine, but yeah, already up to a 5/5 here. Already up to a 5/5. So this becomes undormant. They can Fire Alchemy next turn, which is a problem, but I don't think this is strong enough. Plus, I'm gonna lose. I need to ditch 2 cards this turn. Alright, let's discover out of our deck. Alright. What's the worst that could happen?
Follow the flutter wings.
I guess we do that. Still no board clear, which is a problem. And they didn't hit Fire Rock if they're holding it. And even if I had a board clear, I don't have the corpses.
My hatred.
They had it. Dude, everyone just doing everything right now. Nothing I can do. Not much I can do. Amir on curve. At least he killed off some of his minions. That's something. They have infinite cards. Infinite cards. And they gain 2 armor, and they don't overdraw. Today is not the day for Zeddy. But we'll keep trying. Maybe we can get there. I won't give up yet. I really should, but I won't. I don't really have many lines here. I need the corpses. But yeah, we're getting high rolled like every game I'm playing right now, and I'm getting pretty frustrated. I'm getting pretty frustrated, man. Every game has been the same. Trying to get just one gameplay video out today. I can't get any luck. The deck's not bad. There's just days where you just get rolled and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it, you know? The creative buy is always perfect. They get their, you know, this ups their win rate by like probably 10-15% having that on turn 4. But it's not over. I'm gonna try and believe that it's not over. You know, and infinite big guys. Infinite big guys. It's fine. The only thing that we got going, I guess they run Shala, so they have 10 burst at some point too. It's not like they don't run burst. But we have health gain and yeah, we'll see. It ain't over until it's over, even though it's just kind of over. It's just all kind of over. Threads would be really nice here. But we don't get to draw the cards that we want. That's reserved for the opponent. Salt. That's salt. Alright. I mean, I have to make sure this dies. Maybe we kill the 5-2. Alright, at least we killed the 5-2. They have 10, 13. We're pretty screwed. We're pretty screwed. At least if they have Shala, that's harder for them to dump their hand. What's our Ceaseless isn't even close. Ziliax would do a lot of work too. So many cards that would do work. But we'll see. Double Taunt can help a lot. They don't have the greatest way of getting through, but again, they have this location, which is just insane. It lets them do even more stuff. I need a board clear, like yesterday. I need a board clear like yesterday. At least their 3-drop's nothing crazy. At least it's not crazy. So yeah, it's basically board clear or bust. We can try and discover one, and we have 2 in our deck.
Waits for no one.
I mean, we just hope to hit one. I think it's more. I have a 2 out of 12 to hit with this. This is a lot less likely. All right. Well, we spend 8 corpses here. They will redevelop. And then we'll be in the same type of conundrum again. Ceaseless can be our big one though, right? The Charred Chameleon's gone. But yeah, they just redevelop.
By petal and sword.
And then we have to try again. I could Marin into Ceaseless. Maybe. Actually, I don't even know if that would be enough. I don't know if that would be enough. All right, well, we can clear again. Do I rat? No, I think I'd rather get Xavius out here. Find our good stuff. Find our good stuff. Like Ceaseless or Ziliax, and we might be able to do... Oh my god, that is so good. Yes, please. Please. I get 3 of them. So they're up to 8, 9, 9. This is like, what? 12, 12? Maybe I should have taken Ceaseless. I saw double battle cry though. I mean, it's fine. I can kill it with this. Photosynthesis. Oh god. They get like the random 10 drop one can be a problem. I wouldn't love that. That's fine now at this point. That's fine, kind of. That's also fine. Does he kill my minion or go face? Alright. This should be pretty huge in more than one way. Because they can't really... You'd have to shallow it, right? Is there anything left to rat? I'm just thinking if there's anything good left to rat. I don't believe so. So I don't think we rat here. Obviously Shala can clear my board, but they spend most of their mana on it. So I rather get this out then. Just as something to have on board, yeah. And their hand's still pretty full. Okay, we might have actually stabilized on this one. That'd be insane. 'Cause it was looking brutal. But yeah, obviously it ain't over till it's over. 5 cards left. So they have Shala in hand. They're trying to free up space. But I mean, they're going to spend their whole turn. Unless it's been corrupted. But they played Fire Rack on... It'd have to be card number 4. This one here. That would have to be Shala for it to be corrupted. Alright, so it's not corrupted. So they lose their board too, and they don't develop anything this turn. So that's awesome for us. Might be Maritime. And they can only get 1 dude a turn. Both sing-along buddies are gone. Wait, what?
Time waits for no one.
Interesting. I guess that's a play. I guess that is a play. All right, Marin.
Relaxation for all.
Get me some stuff. Get me some things. Ysera for 6. All right, Ceaseless is always good.
My blood for the Lich King.
Orbital Moon. Ceaseless is right there with it. Yeah, I think it's fine.
My blood for the Lich
I think it's fine. Another Horseman. It just kills another... Kills another dude. Just want to kill all the dudes. And plus they got big bears. Multiple bears. But yeah, they don't have a way to really deal with Ceaseless now. We can set up like Ceaseless Crown. Could be huge. Wow, what a comeback. I'm like, I've been losing my mind trying to get some wins. This video might not come out on time. It's been brutal, but yeah, I've just had bad luck, and I want to show what this deck can do because it's one of the best decks at Diamond through Legend. So absolutely want to highlight it. And you guys know I love Death Knight. All right, Best in Shell. And just Ceaseless Weapon too can be super strong. Obviously, their dudes are bigger than my dude, but if it doesn't have Rush or Taunt and we just keep killing them, we're kind of okay. And they are running out of stuff, right? It's got 1 more bear, a 7/6. This might be the rat turn or Ceaseless turn. All right, so we rat. What is that? Hamul! It's broken, nerf it.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
And... guess we just get as much stuff on the board as possible. Start pushing the damage. Start pushing the damage. Set up lethal here. We'll set up lethal. We got 21. They have no removal in hand. They can play a taunt. We can horseman it. Actually, I can't horseman it because it's smaller than that, but it's fine. If they scam me with like a random Shala, I'm going to be pretty pissed. I don't get upset very often, but I'll be pissed. Oh, he's running Malorn. So they're greedier. Most people don't play Malorn. Well, that could be a problem. That could be a problem. It's not expecting Malorn. I guess it makes sense to an extent. Doesn't corrupt Shala anymore, though. But yeah. Definitely on the greedier end. Definitely complicates things. I thought they had no threats left. Most people don't run it. Most people don't run it. Alright, Ursal. Sure. What do they cast? They did get a random Shala, but they're dead. They're... what? Bro, what are you doing? Bro, you needed to play that. Oh, they're dead. Alright, we beat an Imbue Druid, and they had a nutty... oh, did I? Yeah, I beat an Imbue Druid. They had a nutty start. And I got Ursal Shala Dristled. Or Drassled. salad dressing. All right, chat. Even though there's no chat. Finally got a good dub. This deck's good. I've just been running bad. And again, yeah, let's go. Not too bad at all. Take it down. That imbue druid that Ursol Shallow Dristled me after they played their Shallow Dristle. Blizzard! Blizzard! Ourselves priest. I think we have to keep sanguine. I know we need early game. It's all aggro priest. It's too slow. I need any early game morbid swarms. Dreadhound handler. Perfect. Perfect. I highly doubt it's like actual imbue priest. Actual imbue priest would be a very big struggle.
Starting the operation.
All right, let's just kill it. Let's hope it's not the return of Zarimi, by the way. That would be awful, but they can't really do what they did before. So I guess it'll be fine. Fine in a way, right? Yeah, if you're running into a lot of aggression, this deck should be pretty good unless you draw the top end, which there is quite a lot of top ends. That's why we gotta mulligan aggressively. All right, we can kill this too. Even if they orbital hit. No, if they orbital halo, I can't. All right, cool. So we kill it. Deal some damage and get some more guys out. We're out tempoing the aggro deck with our what, Swiss Army knife control deck? Which I have not been running very well with, by the way. I've been queuing into greed, greed, and more greed, which means rip. This deck does not like greed. All right, probably the 3-3. I thought it was to be a different 3-3, but yeah, that's indeed a 3-3. It wasn't the one with Rush. All right, so we can get this going, and then we have hero power threads possibly to follow if we need it. Yeah, definitely should be favored in this game. Sleepy Sloth, is that a BattleNet generated name? I wonder. Does it show current opponent? It doesn't show their BattleNet code. Usually you can tell if it's BattleNet generated name if it's got like 80 billion numbers surrounding it. It's always random counter spell. Like, do I have a choice? Wow, they are just pushing. I can't afford to get counterspelled. I can't afford it.
Job's done.
All right. The one time it's not counterspell, I don't play it. But like, if I don't know, I can't pass the turn, right? I can't pass the turn. I don't have a great way to kill this. I don't believe. Catch of the day. Threads doesn't work. No threads. I guess we just play this.
Job's done.
We kill a thing. Get into airlock breach. Guess Vol'jin's always a problem. Oh man, we had such a good start, but I had to play around that stupid secret, and no choice. I had no choice. Oh, they're trading into that. That's good. Okay. As long as that doesn't get buffed, I think we have a clear here. So if I hero power, I hit in. These three die. That dies. These die. Everything dies. I don't need to play the Scarab Keychain, right? Yeah, they have random burn in hand. I do have gain 10 health.
Decisions.
So yeah, these two will die. Which means, yeah, okay. Don't overthink it. Just do it. I've just screwed this up so many times that you just never know, right? And we'll see what we get here. None are particularly great. Maybe I can get some lifesteal off of that. 19 health should be relatively okay.
Starting.
This is a minion, and these are 2 burn spells. So that's Vol'jin. It's 100% Vol'jin, right? But even if it's Vol'jin, this is still the play. Like, yeah, I could swap and kill one of them, but there you go. Yeah, pretty good against aggression, that's for sure. The greedier stuff, definitely a bit more of a test, but definitely a deck I can recommend if you're facing a lot of, there's a lot of aggro out there. Yeah, there's a lot of aggro, and it's certainly a deck I can recommend it. But yeah, if you're facing a lot of greedier stuff, like big starship stuff, Wheel of Death, Asteroid Shaman, I'm just listing the things I've faced tonight. Asteroid Shaman, all that stuff. It's a bit rougher, but it's certainly a good deck to just destroy the aggression. So if you got the cards, give the deck a try. And you can pretty much use these cards in all sorts of decks, so pretty versatile deck. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.